Hey YouTube, it's Uthan back again with another video. Today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. Alright, let's get into the video. So the first question is, and I'm doing this again, I'm writing all the questions down on these little post-it cards, I believe it's called. And the first question is, why did you start this channel? So the reason why I started this channel is because, as you guys are aware, I love books. I truly do love books. So I decided, okay, why don't I just put my voice out there, and why don't I come and talk about these books with this booktube community? Also, another reason why I started it is because I don't really have a lot of friends to talk to about this type of stuff. So I decided, you know what, I could just put it out there. That way people can look at my videos, and people who read books will also understand why I'm talking about those books. So there's that. And then there's also because I just think, I also have a Bookstagram, if you guys are not aware, and with me, I like it better if I'm actually talking physically instead of typing down my actual review on a book, because I feel like, again, it's better to be heard, and I'd rather people actually see my face and the way I talk about the books. So that is the reason. I don't know if that properly answered the question, but that is the first question of why, or that's the answer why I started this channel. So the next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? So for question number 2, I don't really have an answer for that, since I am a beginner. I decided that I'm probably just gonna do a couple challenges and, book reviews and start off slow. We'll see what happens in the future, but hopefully that answers the question number 2. All right, on to the next question. So the third question, and yes, and it's hard for me to open these papers. The third question is, what are you most excited for about this channel? Now, I'm excited about a couple things. I'm excited that, one, I have the opportunity to come out here and say what I have to say about these books. Now, most of the books I talk about are really good reviews. I don't talk about books that I don't like or dislike. I try not to, because I want this book YouTube channel to be a really positive channel. I don't want some negativity. I've had that in my life in the past, and I just want positive. So I want my voice to be heard. I also want to do say in the future, say in 5 years, I want to come back here and look at my videos and be like, oh yes, did my thoughts change differently about this book? Is it the same? Would I ever reread this book? And say if I have kids in the future, I'll be like, yeah, if you guys ever want to see it, then you guys can go on and look at it. So that is what I'm excited for. And I'm also excited about the fact that I am a part of this community. I've always wanted to be a part of this community for a couple of years. So I'm very excited about that. And if you guys are aware, I like to do this a lot. Don't know why. That's the first motion that comes to my hands. So there's that. And I like to say so a lot, but I'm trying to not say that a lot. So, see? Okay. The next question number 4, is, why do you love reading? Oh, I was very excited about this book. Okay, The reason why I love reading is because with me, like with all this stuff that's currently going on with COVID and the Black Lives Matter, with me, I sometimes like to be in a peaceful zone. With me, I like relaxation. I like learning about all these different types of fantasies. Like we have powers and we have like teleportation and magic and all this, like, and sword fighting and all this type of different things in books. Excuse me. And we also have like romances, and sometimes it makes me, when I'm reading these books, sometimes I feel like you know when the movie producers, when they're filming and you're just that person in the background watching it all happen. I feel like that's me when I'm reading a book. I feel like I'm that third person at the back. I'm invisible. You cannot see me, but I'm seeing everything that is happening in real life. So that's why I love reading. And sometimes I like to get a little attached to certain people. And like, for example, I recently just finished To All the Boys I Loved Before, and my favorite book of that was P.S. I Still Love You. With that book, I have never cried so much because I felt Lara Jean's pain. Like, I feel like I was in her. By in her, I feel like I was replicating her. Like, I feel like I was Lara Jean, and I felt all this pain that she was feeling. Whatever she felt, I felt. And it just, like, that's one of the reasons why I love reading, because I just get so emotional in it. And I feel like when it comes to movies and stuff, you can't really feel it too much. But when it comes to books, you can actually see how that person is feeling. So that is the reason why I love reading. And I really hope that answered the question. The fifth question is, what book or series got you into reading? Let me grab this book. So the question was, what book or series got you into reading? Now with this book I have read when I was in high school, so that's a while ago. And for some reason, I felt truly attached to it, like right off the bat. And I used to be downstairs when I was younger. I used to be downstairs like in the middle of the night with a book open, and I would just be reading on the couch nonstop. And then I'll look up and I'll see my mom looking at me reading. And that's when I knew that this book made me start loving to read. And that book is Shout Out. It's the same author of Duff. And with this book, I don't know what it was, but I truly felt connected to it. I feel like I can read more books out there that are like this. And then that is how I started getting into reading, because with this book, it made me feel like, oh, wow, all this is happening. And I used to be a TV type of person, movie type of person, but now it's like all I care about is books. So this book is the whole reason why I got into reading. And I would reread this book, just like The Same of the Hate You Give. I would reread this book several times if I don't have any more books to read. So to answer your question, Shout Out, with the same author of Duff. This is the book. So if you guys haven't read it, please go read it. So the next question is, question number 6. Questions I would ask my favorite booktubers. So I have 2 favorite booktubers. And one of them is Haley from Haley in Bookland, and Jesse the Reader. Now, what I've always wondered when they're doing their filming is, one, how do you, like, what type of equipment do you use to film? And how much do you just film all your videos in that one day for the month? Or do you just film it like a couple days before you want to release it. Another question is, how do you read so many books? Like, I try to aim for 5 books, and when I look at you guys' video, you guys read like 14 books. So it's like mind-blowing to me. That is the second last question. The last question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube will be hardest to overcome? With me, since I've had this channel for about 2 months, with me, it is, at first, when I first started, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna become so famous. I'm gonna have all these subscribers. But when I first started, it wasn't as how I turned out to be. Like, my first video got a lot of views, and I was like, ooh, yes, awesome. Hopefully it's like this every day or every time I post. And then slowly but surely, the more I posted, the less views I got. And I was just like, why is it like this? Why is it like this? So if you ever are going to start a booktube, I just want you to be aware that it does take time. Like, with me, it's going to be kind of hard to just relax and just see my subscribers come in. So another reason why I like this question is because I feel like a lot of booktubers have challenges when it comes to this stuff. And like I said, it's the subscribers, because Haley in Bookland, I realized she's been doing it for like almost 8 years. And the same with Jessie the Reader. So they've been doing it for a long time. So I realized with me, I'm not just gonna get 100K just like that. It's all in God's plan, this whole thing. And I just want you guys to be aware that all of this, you have to have patience. Patience is key to this. It will take some time for you to gain all these subscribers. And I keep telling myself that. Even if I get 10 views, wow, to me at least I got a view, you know? So that is the last question to it. And I will try my best not to say so a lot. It's just because force a habit, I like to say so. And I'm going to continue to try and not to say that. See, like just now I was about to say so. All right. So that is the end of the video, guys. And please to make sure you give this a like, subscribe. And another thing is, make sure you guys, even if you guys want to, it's up to you. I don't want to pressure you guys, to let a friend know about my channel. Up to you. If you like what you see, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you check out my Bookstagram. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.